Inventions, innovations, gadgets, the internet. Science and technology is redefining the way we live. Rappler brings you the frontline news on this brave new world. Hi, I'm Matthew Ang for our top stories. The battle of the mobile livestream apps Meerkat versus Periscope. Is this Bendgate all over again? The Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge bends. And fighting game Tekken introduces Filipino character Josie Rizal. Let's start with life-changing technology. Solar-powered equipment aren't exactly cheap, but with the right printer, you can build one. Popular Science reports German engineer Andrea Hauser built a solar-powered Stirling engine using mostly 3D printed parts. Hauser's engine can pump water or generate electricity. With a 3D printer, you can produce many solar-powered engines, ideal for rural areas and developing nations. The battle of the mobile live streaming apps has begun. The past 2 weeks saw apps Meerkat and Periscope take over the internet. From a reinvention of a failing video startup, Meerkat went full blast when Hollywood fell in love with it. Not long after, Periscope picked up when Twitter bought it. Rappler took the apps for a spin. First Meerkat, and then there's Periscope. The functionality of both apps are uncannily similar, from the chat feature to web viewing. But Periscope has the advantage of Twitter. This puts Meerkat in a vulnerable position if Periscope's mother company, Twitter, decides to block Meerkat's API. But it's still too early to predict which will last. Remember the social media storm over the bendable iPhone 6 Plus? It even had the name #Bendgate. Well, it seems the latest Samsung smartphone isn't immune to problems that come with size. US insurance company SquareTrade posted a YouTube video to show the effects of intensive pressure on the 2015 smartphones from Samsung, Apple, and HTC. The iPhone 6 Plus bent under 110 pounds of pressure and reached breaking point at 179 pounds. The HTC One M9 bent and broke at 120 pounds of pressure. The Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge's glass shattered early, started to bend at 110 pounds of pressure, and broke at 149 pounds. Pew Research says socializing is the most popular form of internet activity. Which developing nation tops the list in social networking? You guessed it, the Philippines. Among internet users in those countries, a median of 82% use social networking sites such as Facebook and Twitter. A whopping 93% of internet users in the Philippines are into social, with China the least social at 58%. The social networkers are more likely to be under the age of 35. Caught in a bind and strapped for cash? Now there's an app for that. Southeast Asia's first online pawn shop, Pawn Hero. Unlike traditional pawn shops which accept only jewelry, Pawn Hero also accepts gadgets and luxury handbags. To pawn an item, you need to take a picture, and in minutes, a quote can be received. You can have the item picked up by express courier to go, or dropped off at any to-go outlets nationwide. Pawn Hero will provide you a debit card that works with any ATM nationwide, so you can withdraw the cash instantly. To redeem the item, just call Pawn Hero to pay for your loan, and they will ship back the item free of charge. Aside from interacting with friends, liking pages is a big part of our Facebook activity. Here's Rappler's social media team member, Paige Oxeniola, with some tips to make your digital life a little bit easier.
Hi there! Losing track of the Facebook pages you like? Add them to your interest lists. Adding a Facebook page to your interest list helps you curate and monitor updates from the various pages you liked. From news groups to celebrities you follow, you can sort and customize a feed composed of your pages and friends. Go to the Facebook page and add it to an existing list, or create a new one. It's that easy. You will now have a list on your newsfeed sidebar for easy viewing. This is Paige from Rappler's social media team.
Facebook's latest attempt at nostalgia misfires. Its On This Day feature highlights past posts on a private page and sometimes inserts them into your newsfeed. It began rolling out to limited groups Tuesday. Some people say the feature is dredging up unpleasant memories that are better left in the past, such as death and broken relationships, even bad hair and fashion fails. We found 3 cool things that push the boundaries. A robo-car that went coast to coast to the US, a drone that delivers blood, and a smart bag to compete with the latest wearables. A self-driving car just drove itself across the United States for the first time, from San Francisco to New York. Car manufacturer Delphi accomplished this feat, besting tech giant Google and automotive groups Audi, Nissan, and Volvo. How did it do in the cities? A human driver took over once the car left the highways. Online medical resource The Mayo Clinic sees a solid future for drones in emergency response. Apart from delivering medicines and supplies, drones could also deliver blood to critically injured patients. And could a smart bag be more useful than a smartwatch? A couple of Chinese guys just created the Hi Smart Bag to connect, control, and charge your gadgets for just $200. There's a Filipino on Tekken, and aside from kicking ass, she's named after national hero Josie Rizal. Meet Josie Rizal, Tekken 7's newest character. There's been some concern in the Philippines about the false impressions Josie Rizal may give about the national hero. But Namco Bandai producer Katsuhiro Harada says the feedback's been positive. It's summer, and what better time to get your fix of sun, sea, and surf. If you can't leave the city, there's a good alternative to the beach. Here at House Manila. Here, waves are generated using 2 large pumps on a padded surface. It runs on a continuous sheet wave technology, generating waves running up to 45 kilometers per hour. Its surface is called a composite membrane and acts like a padded trampoline that makes water flow upwards. That makes it safe for kids and newbie surfers.
It mimics the carving down the slopes when you're snowboarding, when you're surfing, and the wave when you're wakeboarding.
House is located at Seasons Mall in Bacoor, Cavite, a 20-minute drive from Metro Manila. And that's SciTech4U, a fun rundown on the nerdiest, smartest science and technology events and breakthroughs on the planet. This is Matthew Ang. See you next week.